Definitely consistency. Well, I never really did any strength work, to be honest, beforehand. I don't play sports and everything, but never any dedicated strength stuff, which I think was probably a mistake. I'd hammer the football and everything, but that wouldn't necessarily be the most kind of rigorous approach either. It was good, and I was doing plenty of exercise and everything, but it was fairly casual at the same time.
Yeah.
So I think having the strength workouts in there as well, I could really feel the benefits in terms of everything really, physicality, mental, and then just looking good as well. Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is kind of educational side of it and actually being aware of everything. Even like if I would miss something or slip up on it, then like it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'd be aware of the fact. And I suppose I was a bit ignorant to the fact beforehand. I knew a bit, but I didn't really have the info. So I think probably the biggest difference.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
obviously with all the injury stuff as well has been massive for the hips and back and everything. Definitely the app. The app just is all encompassing and kind of helps you keep track. But also the mindfulness stuff and the meditation is like a very holistic approach. And then the recipes and everything, of course. I'm still eating I eat oatmeal and yogurt and protein and berries every day for breakfast. I think maybe one of the first days I tried it, and I've just been keeping her up ever since. So that's been
Yeah.
massive. Yeah, just moving a lot better and kind of knowing my limits as well. Like these days playing football, I come back here and get on the ball and get on the roller and just take better care of myself. And it's because you programmed it at the start, so I'd kind of know what to do, and then the daily routines as well. So
Yeah.
that's all helping massively. At the minute, a few niggles, but in terms of like I'm fitter than before, faster than before. Boxing has come on a fair bit, and that's definitely down to the body being better. I'd say I'm working at probably an 8 at the minute. Yeah, absolutely very useful. Like I was saying to you, moving into a new job, more responsibility, bigger pressure and stuff like that. And that was quite a difficult thing to overcome and to launch into. So I think it came at a real good time for me to be meditating a bit more and reflecting on kind of my daily goals and what went well. I think it's very easy to get negative if you're under pressure. So
Mm.
kind of highlighting what went well during the day has been really great for me. Well, it's very hard to say, but I would imagine it would have been a lot more difficult. I suppose there would have been other coping mechanisms that were probably a bit more unhealthy. So to have kind of like a healthy routine and all that sort of thing has been massive for me. Yeah, I would say so. It's fairly infrequent now at the minute. I would say so. I don't think so as well, but because it's also nice to have a bit of agency, you know? Like I preach that to my kids in school, give them independence, give them kind of the tools to succeed. I suppose you need a PT in the gym if you don't know what you're doing, but like the way you break down the exercises and the videos and everything, within a week I was flying in the strength workouts because it was so clear. I was doing them from home using like a mishmash of different bits, and I feel like you wouldn't get that experience in the gym. They would kind of push you into their way of thinking. So I think it was great. I think it was great, and I don't think I would get the same results in the gym because it's not really just about getting into the gym, is it?
No.
It's everything else on top of it. No, I don't think so because I think I would have probably just been happy with kind of mediocrity and just kept plugging along. Just needed the education really and the bit of gumption to go for it. I would say it's definitely worth getting involved if even if you're not too sure, just to kind of learn your own limits and kind of what you can do. Learn that you have the ability within yourself, and I think that's probably the most powerful thing, is that you don't have to rely on someone else. There's support when you need it, but really the biggest thing is that you help us set goals for ourselves, and kind of help us push through them. So I would recommend it, definitely. I would say it's the perfect chance to change your life.